there. I'm Joey Panic, I'm the Art Whisperer, and I don't know anything about opera. So I've enticed 2 of the performers from Sarasota Opera to come here to Selva Grill. I got good food, good drink, we're gonna have good conversation, I'm gonna learn about opera, and try not to have too many of those martinis.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What was your first opera experience?
I got involved with opera through conducting, and as a pianist, I also work with singers regularly, and so it just happened to be the right combination of things.
What about you?
I was a violinist in college, so my first real time I ever saw an opera, I didn't actually see it, I was playing in the pit. And I just remember I could kind of look up into the stage and everyone looked like they were having so much fun. I was like, this is really cool.
I'm about halfway through my martini. I'm like, I'm having
Good
a good
for
time. These are so good, but I don't want to you're in the middle of talking, I don't want to
I know, right?
This is probably more than you need to know, but my mother has this horrible habit of talking with her mouth full, but she thinks if she just covers her mouth, you won't know. So sometimes she'll talk to you like this. I'm like, what do you do? We know. Now, what makes an opera an opera?
It's the ultimate collaborative practice. Not just singing, but also sets, costumes, sometimes dance is involved. There's so much going on at once, and there's so much to choreograph and make sure everything's working.
You're hearing words, you're hearing music, you're seeing beautiful costumes and sets and lighting, and I mean, it really is the epitome of all art forms, in my opinion.
You raise a good point. When it goes off well, you're like, wow.
Exactly.
6 things could have just messed that up, and
Yeah.
it didn't. All right, front orchestra, back of orchestra, balcony. Where do you prefer to sit?
Sitting in the front of the theater, you get to see more facial expressions than you would in the back. If you're sitting in the back of the theater, you oftentimes are getting the best combination of sound. Any seat is good. If you went to the same opera 10 times and sat in 10 different seats, you would end up seeing 10 different shows, basically, because you'll pick up on different things every time.
If you're going to go to the opera, should you research the story or not?
For me, I like to sit back and just kind of let it happen to me. I mean, it's so powerful. You end up laughing and crying and being completely shocked, or, there's so many emotions that you go through in the course of 3 hours, 2.5 hours at an opera. And for me, I don't research an opera before I go see it.
I think it's just a matter of letting the music, letting the story, and everything that you see visually, just take it in.
Alright, so I don't know if it's the martinis talking or what, but I'm sold. I'm coming over to Sarasota Opera. I'm going to get my tickets for an exciting season, and hopefully I will see you there.